Hi everyone, welcome to the Frugal Rules YouTube channel. Please hit the red subscribe button and leave any questions you have below. Let us know what you like, what you don't, and what you want us to cover in the future. We are a community and you are an important part of that. We learn from each other, so don't be shy. Ask any questions you have about saving money, making money, investing, cutting the cord, or anything else related to your finances. Tell us what you want to see videos on and we'll do our best to cover those. Now on to today's topic, paying off debt. My name is John Schmall. I'm a dad, a personal finance blogger, and a former stockbroker who learned the hard way how to invest, save, and manage my money. In 2012, I left my day job to start Frugal Rules, which is an online community where together we pursue financial literacy and freedom. Paying off debts is something that I am very emotional about, and it's a huge part of financial freedom. And so today, I'm going to share my own story of how I paid off over $50,000 in credit card and student loan debt. My story starts in college. I had just finished registering for classes and was walking out of the auditorium. Yes, back in the Stone Ages of the 90s, it was still done in person back then. And when I walked out, I noticed a bunch of tables filled with people handing out free stuff. T-shirts, water bottles, frisbees, backpacks, you name it. There it was, all in my school's colors, and it was all free. Sign me up. All I had to do was fill out a simple credit card application. I walked up to the table with the freebie I liked best and filled out the 30-second application. I thought I was signing up for free money and getting a free backpack out of it, right? How bad could it get? I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I was quickly approved and began receiving other offers in the mail for more credit cards. Before I knew it, I had 4 credit cards and a $20,000 credit line as a college student. I wish I could say that I used them responsibly, but let's face it, we already know that I didn't. Instead of making small purchases that I had the money to pay off each month, I went on one shopping spree after another. I charged CDs, concert tickets, far too many drinks, and too many other frivolous things to remember on all 4 of those cards, and quickly racked up thousands of dollars in credit card debt. In just 3 years, I had amassed $50,000 in credit card and student loan debt. Because I was broke, I stopped making payments. After a few months, creditors understandably began calling me, asking for their money. I felt ashamed and I didn't know what to tell them. I was sinking and I didn't know how to get out of the ship. I thought my only option was to declare bankruptcy. When I told my roommate, he told me not to take the easy way out. Then he helped me find a credit counselor who could help me get out of debt the right way. She gave me a plan of attack for getting out of debt. First, I would pay off my credit cards. Then I would go after my student loans. The first step was to cut up my credit cards. Step 2 was creating a budget. I had never lived on a budget before, so it was all new to me, but I was desperate. I listened to the counselor and created a basic budget. The first step in this was making a list of all of my expenses. I grabbed a yellow legal pad, so when I say simple, I mean simple. Then I listed out my income. The goal was to keep my expenses less than my income so that I would break the cycle of debt and start living a financially healthy life. The credit counselor was able to negotiate lower rates with the credit cards for me, and then we came up with a plan to pay off the debt. It took me 5 years to pay it all off. While it felt like an eternity, I had to remind myself that I did not get into debt overnight, and I wouldn't get out of it overnight either. If you are in credit card debt, don't despair and don't feel ashamed. Studies show that each credit card holder has an average of 3.5 credit cards, and that the average debt they carry is $16,000. The real harm, though, in that is the thousands of dollars in interest and fees that banks charge you while you owe them money. The debt just piles higher and higher. When I was mired in that credit card debt, I felt like I had a piano on my chest and I couldn't breathe. What I learned to do, and what you can do too, is change the way you think about money. Instead of thinking about what we don't have, we have to think about our future selves. How will we pay for the big things in life that we want, like a house, a new car, saving for your kids' college, or retirement? The only way is to go from being a spender to a saver. Now I know what you might be thinking. I don't have enough money to pay my bills. How am I supposed to save? Here's one example. Are you paying more than $100 per month for cable? That is just one example of a bill that you can slash easily by using a streaming service. If you take a hard look at your expenses, I know that you'll find other things you can cut or slash. So cutting expenses is the first way to save. The second way to save is to earn extra money. When I was paying off my debt, I sold plasma. I sold my TV. I even sold my high school class ring. I saved the money I received as birthday gifts and threw it all at my debt. You can do the same thing. Food delivery services like DoorDash or Postmates, or on-demand driving services like Lyft are great ways to earn money outside of your day job. You can put almost everything you make at your debt and then save some to build up as a reserve. It's easier to save when you take it one step at a time. Start out with a goal of saving $500. You can start that by saving $250. When you reach that goal, move on to $500. When you reach that, make your goal to save $1,000. When an unexpected emergency arises, like car repairs or a busted water heater or a medical bill that you weren't counting on, you'll have some money to pay for it, so you don't have to rely on a credit card. So to wrap up, if you are dealing with credit card debt, my message to you is this: don't despair. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Whether you have credit card debt, student loan debt, or even medical debt, you can pay it off by learning how to live on a budget, slashing your expenses, and finding ways to earn extra money. I know if I paid off $50,000 in debt, you can do it too. There are links below to articles on my site, frugalrules.com, that you can check out for more ideas on how to create a budget, how to cut your expenses, and how to make more money. You can also sign up for my free weekly newsletter where you'll receive money-saving tips each week. The opportunities are out there, my friends. We just have to take them. Okay, that's enough talking from me. I want to hear from you. What are you doing to pay off debt? What's working? What's not? What questions do you have? I want to hear from you. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit that red subscribe button for more content.